Good evening. You can tell that it's the end of the school year, and we have one board meeting in May because we have 6 fantastic good news items to share with you this evening. I'm surprised the students didn't mention that those 3 ladies, their last day of classes with us is tomorrow. Seniors' last day is tomorrow. So we're thrilled that they were here, and we're thrilled to have these items this evening that allow us to celebrate our kids, our teachers, leadership in buildings, and leadership in our community. And I will tell you, I'm not sure that in the time that I've been in our district, there's been a chamber leader that has called and made a special request to come and speak to you. And so we were thrilled when Mr. Plummer from the Wichita Metro Chamber of Commerce called us and asked if he could come and address you as the chamber and our community. Says farewell to Mr. Allison. So I am pleased to introduce Gary Plummer to you for our first good news item tonight.
Thank you very much, Mr. Plummer, for coming. We're very happy to have you here.
Thank you, President Logan, and all the members of the board for giving us this opportunity. Although I have to tell you, it seems a little ironic that it's under the good news section, because this really is kind of a bittersweet moment for us. Of course, we're excited for John Allison's new opportunity, and we're equally excited about the opportunity to work closer with Dr. Thompson in her new role. But I'm here tonight because our organization recognizes that you're losing a superintendent in the next couple of months. We're losing a very valued member of our board of directors who's been there as a ex officio member for his entire tenure while he was with the district. And he wasn't there as a placeholder. He was very active and very committed to the mission of the chamber. I recall fondly working very closely with John in creating the Business and Education Alliance back in 2013. We worked just as closely on a new policy task force that we put together last year to try to be more aggressive on some of the important issues that we're facing in Kansas today when it comes to K-12 funding and other issues. We always knew that we could count on John. We could count on him to be fair. We could count on his integrity. He's certainly a real pro, but most of all, he's been a real friend to many of us. And we're going to miss him, and wanted to take this opportunity to present him with a retirement plaque from the Wichita Regional Chamber of Commerce. And he certainly has worked hard and earned that credit and that appreciation over the years. So, John, thank you very much for what you've done. And if you would come forward, I'd like to present this to you.
Goodness, thank you very much. And John, that is an award very well deserved. Thank you for all the work that you've done to build our community relations.
For our second item tonight, we get to invite a whole group of friends forward and celebrate 13 schools in our district that are being honored with 2016 Challenge Awards for performance on the 2016 state assessments. As you know, we're getting close to the point where we will have 2017 results, but we want to take the chance to celebrate 2016 as we can. So I would like to invite a couple of people to join me to my left as I get through your notes here. If we could have Mr. McNeese and Mrs. Bush come forward. We could have Mr. Faflick and Ms. Ingenthron come forward. And perhaps most importantly, if we could have representatives from our 13 Challenge Award winning schools to join us down here, because we've got some goodies that we're going to present in just a moment. You may recall that Challenge Awards are designed to recognize Kansas schools for outstanding achievement and uncommon accomplishment. Award-winning schools have student populations with significant socioeconomic challenges who overcome those barriers to be successful on state assessments.
Go ahead and come on down.
Yeah. Those principals who are coming forward, their leadership, the skill of their building teams, and the dedication of students make this an honor to be celebrated, and we're excited to do that this evening. We are honored that our State Board of Education representatives from Wichita are here with us tonight. Mr. McNeese and Ms. Bush, whom you all know well, have spent their careers working hard to support our kids. Ms. Bush, representing District 8, it seems like you just left not very long ago. We had the opportunity to serve together on our leadership team, and she's now serving as the Vice President of the State Board of Education. And Mr. McNeese, of course, representing State Board District 10, has previously served as president of the Kansas State Board of Education. And I know Jenny Venn is in the back. Jenny, Mr. McNeese is also one of our previous Excellence in Public Service Award winners. So those individuals who serve our communities go on to great heights. So you will have the opportunity to meet all these fine folks in just a moment. Jim and Kathy wanted the opportunity to say just a few brief words, and then Bill and Michelle will introduce you to our school recipients this evening. So it's all yours.
Welcome. We're so
Thank you,
glad
Wendy.
to see both of you here tonight. Thank you very much for coming.
You bet. Well, President Logan, Superintendent Allison, and members of the board, it's a real honor to be here. It's an honor to be here with you, and it's an honor to be here with these great schools. This particular award is, as Wendy described it, it represents excellence that your schools have exemplified in their 2016 state assessment, but I think just as importantly, this particular award recognizes reading and math achievement. But I think as you'll see, the state board, we're really working on expanding our role of excellence to not just look at reading and math. Our academics are important, but our 5 goal areas include a variety of things, certainly achievement, post-secondary success, and a variety of things. So today we want to acknowledge these wonderful folks, the work that they've done, the work their teachers have done, and the work that their students have done in the schools on that 2016 assessment. And we look forward to great things as they continue to move forward. So thanks for having us this evening. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm often asked, what's the state board do? I have to tell you, when I started as a teacher, I had no idea there was a state board. But when I go out in front of groups, like we're here tonight, and many times students, I ask the same question and get the same kind of reaction. What do you do? We're the ones that make you take the assessments. They usually just sit there really quietly after that. Why? Well, it is part of an accountability effort, to measure the success of students. And I want to congratulate Wichita, the leadership from the board and the administration. But most importantly, I want to go to the buildings and recognize the principals, assistant principals, the coaches, and especially the teachers. Not just in the grades that are being recognized tonight, but for all of them, because it's a team effort. It's not one group of people that's making a difference. It's all of you together making a difference. So this is really a celebration about the students and their success, but it's also an affirmation of the good things that you're doing within your district to make a difference for each and every one of our students that are here in USD 259. So on behalf of the State Board of Education, I want to thank you for your hard work, your efforts, and this is just a certificate, but it means a great deal to us because as I know as a principal, quite frankly, I thought this was the top award that I could receive for a school that I was leading, was the Challenge Award. You beat the odds. You beat the predicted, level you were supposed to achieve at. You got it right. So thank you for what you did. So onward. Wendy? Bill and Michelle. Oh, the Bill and Michelle show.
Well, we are very proud this evening to show off some of our schools. And first, we would like to honor Caldwell Elementary and Patty Damon, who is the principal there, along with her 3rd grade math team. We also have with us this evening Cloud Elementary, Principal Patricia Brown, and the 4th grade reading team. From Dodge Literacy Magnet Elementary, Susan Roselle is a principal. This evening, Jared Grover, assistant principal, is here to accept with the third grade math honors. From Irving Elementary, Principal Heather Vincent is here this evening with her fourth grade reading team. From Jackson Elementary, Principal Camille Evans is here for fifth grade reading. From Payne Elementary, Principal Donna Simpson for fifth grade math. And from Woodland Health and Wellness Magnet Elementary, Principal Michelle Kuda for third grade reading.
And now to honor our secondary schools. From the Horace Mann Dual Language K-8 Magnet, we have Principal Vanessa Martinez, the 6th and 7th grade math team, 6th and 7th grade reading. Well done, Horace Mann. Representing the Jardine Technology Middle Magnet, Principal Laura Jo Atherley being recognized for 8th grade math. From the Mayberry Cultural and Fine Arts Middle Magnet, Principal Eric Hofer-Holdeman being recognized for 7th and 8th grade reading. Congratulations, Mayberry. Pleasant Valley Middle School, Principal Victoria Manning, being recognized with their team for 8th grade reading. From Wichita High School East, home of champions, Principal Ken Thiessen being recognized for 10th grade math. And from Wichita High School South, Principal Caroliti, home of the Titans, being recognized for 10th grade reading. Please join me in one final round of applause for all of our overachieving schools.
Oh my goodness, you all do not realize how much work it took to have those people be down front, and we thank you very, very much. You're doing the right thing for kids. Next item.
I'm going to invite Jennifer Venn to hike down front here. And while she's coming down, I want to talk a little bit about why we're honoring Jennifer tonight. The Excellence in Public Service Award, as you know, annually honors those of us, those folks from our community who choose to devote their careers to public service. And last week, we had the opportunity at Cowtown to hear 3 great stories from Jennifer, from Marilyn Cook, at Sedgwick County, and from Rebecca Lewis. And Jenny's story was awesome. When you hear the wastewater treatment plant director tell stories about the things that come and go through their workplace, it adds a really different twist to the formal occasion. But we were pleased to have Mr. DeVore and his family at Cowtown last week to celebrate the 29th year that their family has honored excellence in public service, which includes not only prestigious recognition, but a $2,500 check to go right along with it. Superintendent Allison served on the selection committee along with the city and the county managers. And we were honored to celebrate those three individuals last week. You met one of our previous honorees earlier, Mr. Jim McNeese. We've had 29, including Jennifer. 11 of them are still employed with the Wichita Public Schools. Many have gone on to retire, but 11 of those individuals continue to work for us. Our 2017 honoree, Jenny Venn, is a behavior intervention para at Gardner Elementary. She kind of came through a different path. Jenny has a master's degree in fine arts. And I've heard her talk about her stories. She was preparing to leave town. And the call to be at home and stay at home and serve at home was strong enough that we are fortunate she calls this home. And we had a conversation last week, and I was so thrilled to hear that she's got all kinds of great plans and wants to stay here and be here and continue to support Wichita kids. I could go on and talk to you about all of the things that made her special, and Superintendent Allison, perhaps you might choose to share from the selection committee's experience, but I think more appropriate is to allow you to hear from Jenny. She's extraordinary, and we are lucky to have her in our district supporting our kids. So, Jenny, the mic is yours.
First, I just want to say thank you to the board for having me here tonight. This is an incredibly huge honor, and I'm certainly very humbled by it. It was completely unexpected, but a huge honor. Thank you to everyone who has taken such good care of me throughout the whole process. Cheryl, that was such an amazing an introduction the other night. Thank you so much for all of your kind words. Miss Logan, thank you for everything, taking such good care of me. Or, I'm sorry, Miss Fuller. And then Mr. Allison, for your kind words when you were giving me the award. That was certainly hugely humbling. So, as Wendy said, I took a very strange roundabout way to get to where I am. I actually started off, though, in South Wichita. So I grew up on the south side, went to Anderson Elementary, went to Brooks Middle School, and then Fort Hays to study graphic design. So I taught 6 years at the University of Wyoming running the graphic design department, and I had actually taken a job and was moving to New York City, but came back to Wichita that summer to implement a design project with juvenile justice youth, which is a demographic I'm keen to work with because I am a juvenile justice youth myself. So it's important to me to help meet with and inspire these kiddos and get them moving forward in a positive direction past where they're at the moment. So I came home, everything was packed, it was going to be mailed to New York after I was done with the project, but that summer I completely fell in love with Wichita again, and I quite frankly just could not leave. So since then I've taught at Wichita State, Friends, University as well. I continue to teach adjunct at Fort Hays, but I'm absolutely thrilled to have finally found what I would consider my place at USD 259. So in the K-12 classrooms, and Wendy and I did have a great conversation because I mentioned at Cowtown that I'm actually starting another master's degree this summer for school counseling. So she said, maybe that means we get to keep you. And I said, I'm sorry to inform you, you're stuck with me for the next 30 years or so. So I'm super thrilled to be able to win this award within this district. It certainly feels very full circle for my life, getting to come home and create positive impact, not only in our schools, but in our community as well. So thank you all for the amazing award and honor. So that's it.
Jenny, you represent our district extremely well. We are so proud of you and everything that you do and how you take to heart giving back. So
Thank you.
thank you. You deserve this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Before you go away,
Yes.
I want to present you with the certificate of our appreciation. And I also want you to direct your attention back to the corner. I feel like Jenny's dad and I have become fast friends as many times as we've had a chance to see him, but this doesn't happen without the village. We have 3 more items. It's like we're just starting. So our 4th item tonight allows you to celebrate Heights High School Culinary Arts students and the ProStart competition. This year is the first time that our district has had a team qualify for the national ProStart competition. So Jim Means is here to introduce you to some wonderful students and hear more about the adventures that they have up their sleeves.
Well, one of the greatest things about career and technical education is the opportunity for students to gain not only technical skills, but leadership skills and life skills as they compete in various events. This set of young ladies, and Lacey Woods, who's our teacher, recently had, again, an opportunity that was a first for our district. So I'm going to invite Lacey to come up and tell you a little bit about the program and introduce her students.
Good evening. Thank you for having us. I have a group of young ladies from Heights. We have Damari and Hannah and Jatera and Savannah, and 3 of them are seniors. They had their last day of classes today, and then Jatera is a junior, so she'll be back with us next year. These young ladies competed in the ProStart competition in March. Teams come from all across the state of Kansas. ProStart's developed by the National Restaurant Association, and they've developed a curriculum that helps support what the students need for post-secondary and going on and being successful in the industry. And so these young ladies have been through that program in our classes, in our culinary pathway at Heights, and this year they competed in the management competition. So in March, they won, and like Jim said, they are the first team from 259 that has ever qualified to go into nationals, which was just a huge, huge honor for them. They worked really hard on it. They got to go to Charleston, South Carolina a couple weeks ago. We just got back. And they competed in the National ProStart Invitational, and there were teams from all across the country and a few other countries that come as well. And so it was a really great experience for them to get to do that. So just what their competition is, they were in the management side, and so they developed a restaurant concept. They go through all of the marketing tactics, the operations side, the menu and costing, the interior and design of it, the whole thing of developing this concept, and then they present it to industry judges. So it's people in industry every single day that know whether this is going to work or not, and then they get feedback on that and go through critical thinking scenarios that they have to be able to give the correct answer to. And so that's what they present to the judges and how they do that. So I think Damari was just going to really briefly tell you what their restaurant concept was.
Okay, so we came up with a concept for a food truck. The name of it was the Fry Machine. We sold all type of different types of loaded fries paired with shakes. We had to come up with the color scheme and everything. So it was a great experience for us being able to travel and go and bond with these ladies. Oh, and we came up with our slogan, which was "Get rich or die frying."
That was one of the number one feedback they got from all the industry judges. They had all kinds of people saying, "Can we get in on this investment?" They had people wanting to back them, and they loved the slogan. They wanted in on it. So.
Congratulations, ladies. You did represented us well. Thank you.
Get rich or die frying. I love that. Is David Paul here, Darren? I think we have some young people that would be awesome additions to our creative team in food service. So our next item tonight allows you to celebrate honorary JROTC and leadership cadets this evening. And I am pleased to invite Colonel Kennedy forward to introduce you to these young folks.
President Logan, Superintendent Allison, Board of Education members, Dr. Thompson. It's a pleasure and honor to be here again this evening. This is the third of 3 honorary cadet cycles for the school year. This one involves the high school JROTC cadets, their first year cadets, and secondly, the middle school leadership 6th grade cadets. These cadets were selected by their instructors as the top cadets in their respective classes, based upon their academic performance, their cadetship, their citizenship, their downright teamwork, leadership, all those positive things that we're looking for in our young people. And they were selected to appear before boards on the 14th and 15th of March, respectively, for the JROTC and leadership cadets. In fact, Board of Education member Joy Akins was a member of the leadership board, so thank you, ma'am, for serving in that regard. So what I'd like to do now is, the board proceedings, as in the past, they're asked questions about citizenship, leadership, their current events experiences, and their background, character, future aspirations, that type of thing. And it's similar to a job or scholarship interview that they will face sometime soon in their lives, some sooner than later. So it was a very, very positive experience for all of us participating in this, to include a pucker factor for these young ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so without any further ado, I'd like to read the names of the cadets. I'll start off with the the junior RTC cadets at the high school level. First off, from Northwest High, and by the way, Sergeant First Class Johnson from Northwest High has volunteered to help me. Thanks, Sergeant Johnson, because he's the most handsome of all. From Northwest High, Cadet Spencer Trail. And Spencer was the honorary cadet for the entire district also. From East High, Cadet Anthony Parsons. And from Southeast High, Cadet Brandon Martin. Is that Andrea Thomas from West High. Always a little bit of drama we have to include. Thank you. For the leadership cadets, from Meade Middle School, Carol Lara. And Carol also was the honorary cadet for the entire district. From Hadley Middle School, Gabriel Parga. From Hamilton Middle School, Anastasia LaForge. From McAuliffe Academy, Bria Murray. And from Pleasant Valley Middle School, Celine Maturino. And I'd like to also thank all of the instructors who have made a very important role, or taken a very important role in developing these young folks. If the instructors could please stand up. And also the parents and guardians of our cadets, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you. This concludes.
Thank you very much. This is a wonderful program. It gives the district a chance, an opportunity to see how you all shine, and this is a big deal. So we really appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am.
Tonight is a fun night to celebrate big deals, and I think our sixth item is no exception. We're still on a roll. I am pleased to invite Ms. Phyllis Kottner forward to introduce you to our Region 7 Magnet School of America winners. Sometimes we forget how extraordinary we are, and when we have a chance to stand before national peers and be recognized in the manner in which these leaders in these schools were recognized. We're fortunate to have such great folks on our side supporting our kids, and tonight is your opportunity to help us celebrate excellence in magnet schools. Ms. Phyllis.
Good evening. How are you guys doing?
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Board President Cheryl Logan, Board of Education members. Good evening, Superintendent Allison, Dr. Alicia Thompson, staff, students, families, and friends of Lee Overture, Career Explorations and Technology Magnet School, and McLean Science and Technology. We are here this evening to celebrate 3 very distinguished national awards this evening. Districts, superintendents, schools, and teachers are recognized at the national level annually by Magnet Schools of America. Out of 9 states in Region 7, Kansas is the only state to have a school district in Wichita to receive such distinguished awards. And we are proud and excited to bring this announcement to you today. And the first award I will share is our Principal of the Year. And Magnet Schools of America recognizes this outstanding school leader who has succeeded in providing innovative programs that promote equity, diversity, and academic excellence for students in magnet schools. The principal is acknowledged by their peers for outstanding contributions made to their profession. And it honors a person who has demonstrated excellence in promoting equity and diversity, leadership toward equitable academic success, leadership in supporting the implementation and sustaining an innovative magnet program, and leadership within the district and magnet community. And our award is presented to Greg Crooms, and he is the principal at Lee Overture Career Explorations and Technology Magnet School. And our next winner for Region 7 is Mrs. Stephanie Dozier. For this award, she is the Teacher of the Year for Region 7, and it's an outstanding, dedicated, full-time teacher who exemplifies excellence in academic achievement through innovative programs that promote equity and diversity for students in magnet schools. This teacher is acknowledged by peers, parents, and students for outstanding contributions made to the profession. Stephanie inspires all students of all backgrounds and abilities to learn. So, Stephanie. And our last acknowledgement is for School of Distinction to McLean Science and Technology Magnet School. This school received this award because they exemplify the distinction of meeting the 5 pillars of magnet, which are diversity, academic excellence, innovative curriculum and professional development, high-quality instruction, and family and community partnerships. These awards are given to magnet schools that show a commitment to high academic standards, curriculum innovation, successful desegregation and diversity efforts, and the consistent delivery of high-quality educational services to all stakeholders. And receiving this award, and under her leadership and guidance, I present this to Principal Cindy Graves of McLean Science and Technology. And thank you all for this time. I'm going to step aside and let these folks share any remarks that they might have. Thank you.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to do all the talking, but I'll do a little bit of talking. First of all, President Logan, Superintendent Allison, thank you so much for your support and leadership. When I received the award, I was like, really? I was like really surprised, but having time to reflect and think about it, I've got a strong team, obviously, with having the Teacher of the Year for our district, District 7, and my community, my parents, my students, my teachers, everyone. It is, the award is really a reflection of everything that they've done to help make Louverture successful.
He kind of just took all my words. So I am honored to accept this, but it's not a one-man show. It took 53 employees in our building and 364 students to get us where we are. And it was also a wonderful team of our magnet department who helped us get a federal grant so that we can implement these new and innovative ways. So if you haven't been out to Louverture Career Explorations and Technology Magnet, please do so in 2017, 2018. Come see the amazing things we're doing.
I was so grateful to come here tonight to accept this award on behalf of my amazing staff. We have some of our staff members here, Ms. Shannon Rains and Vicki DeMott, who are my amazing kindergarten team, and Jack Dornbos is our PE teacher. And they are just part of the amazing people who, after 27 years as a magnet program, are keeping it going and keeping it alive and trying to make it fresh each and every day. One of the big exciting things as we wrote our award proposal was just to reflect on the work that we've done, and it was just amazing to go through all of the things that we have been able to accomplish and hope to continue in the future. And looking at our partnerships, we're so grateful for Sedgwick County Zoo and their wonderful letter that they wrote for us, but our biggest partnerships that we have are our families, and we're so grateful for the support that they've given us and giving us those amazing kids that walk through our doors each and every day. So we are very honored and humbled to receive this award, and we're just very proud of the work that we continue to do. Thank you.
Gosh, thank you all very much. It speaks highly of our district when we are represented and sweep the field for District 7. You all do great work, and we recognize you. Thank you.